Okay, hello everyone. So let's start with mock test paper series 2 of June 2022 exam. So we are going to cover questions 1 to 40 in this video. Just a few rules as usual before we start. First is entire lecture will be in simple English so that language should not be an issue. Second is ideally you should solve the paper by yourself first and then only come to this lecture because otherwise it is of no use from exam point of view. Third is we are not going to go too much deeper into concepts. We are going to see the quick tips and tips so that each question can be solved within 1 minute. We are going to try that. And last is in main exam, you will not have part A, part B separately. Mathematics, LR and statistics, everything will be combined. So first question might be stats, then LR, then maths or anything like that. So just be ready for that. Okay. So let's start with question 1. Fast. If x is to y is to 3, then 5x plus 2y is to 3x minus y is how much? Okay, let's assume x and y as 2a and 3a. So 5x plus 2y will be what? 5 into x is 5 into 2a, that is 10a, plus 2y is 6a, upon 3x is 6a, minus y is 3a. So it is 16a by 3a. So 16 by 3, option B is going to be the correct answer. Next, question 2, just a second. Yeah. Next is question 2. 25 raised to 150 is equal to 25x raised to 50. Then what is value of x? Now we have to either make the base same or power same. Is there any lag? No. Fine. Just a second. Yeah, no, it's fine. So let's make either the base same or power same. Now understand, base is 25 and 25x. So it is better if we try to make the power same, right? 150 and 50, because left hand side we can write it like this: 25 raised to 3 into 50. And what is a raised to m into n? It is a raised to m bracket raised to n, right? So this is going to be equal to right hand side, which is 25x raised to 50. Now both side powers are 50, so we can ignore that. That means 25 cube is equal to 25x. So if we divide this 25 here, we'll have 25 square is equal to x. So x is 25 square or 5 raised to 4, because they have given in terms of 5. 3. Value of this is what? Now if you use the basic formula, a raised to m by raised to n is a raised to m minus n, and then let's multiply this outside term, a square plus ab plus b square. Now if you know the formula, then this is y raised to a cube minus b cube. That's it, right? Otherwise you can multiply, okay, but if you know the formula, then it is very easy. You can do it in 1 second. So next term is going to be y raised to b cube minus c cube. Next is going to be y raised to c cube minus a cube. So let's add everything. So it is going to be y raised to this plus this plus this. So everything is getting cancelled. That means y raised to 0. Y raised to 0 will be 1. Option C. Question 4. If x is something, y is something, z is something, then x, y, z plus 1 is equal to what? Okay. Now x into y into z. First of all, remember, whenever there are different bases, 24, 36, 48, you must do change of base first. What does change of base say? If we have log a to base b, then we can write it as log a upon log b to any common base, 10, e, c, d, e, f, whatever, right? So x into y into z, we can write x as log 12 by 20, log 24, y as log 24 by 20, log 36, and z as log 36 by log 48, and plus 1, right? X into y into z plus 1. So let's cancel this. We have log 12 by log 48 plus 1. Okay. Maybe we can take LCM, that is going to be log of 12 plus log of 48 by log of 48. Right? If we take LCM and take this 48 here, that means what is log A plus log B? Log of A into B, right? By log 48. So log of 12 into 48 by log 48. This is what we have got. Okay. Now if you see options, in options there is nothing like this. In options I have given 2xy, 2xz, 2yz and 2. Okay. That means understand, somehow we have to take 2 outside. Somehow we have to take this 2 outside. So how to take this 2 outside? Let's see. Let's try. 12 into 48, can we write it in some other way? Maybe 12 into 48 is also 12 into 4, right? Okay. So log 48. That means we can write this as log of, if you think this is 12 into 12, that is 12 square, into 4, 4 is 2 square, upon log 48. Okay, that means we can write it as log of 12 into 2, that is 24 square, by log 48. And now finally we can take this 2 outside, 2 into log of 24 by log of 48. Right. So now we have taken 2 outside at least, because in every option we have 2. So 2 into log 24 by log 48. Let's see which option gives us this answer. Now if you focus on the options, we have to multiply either xy, xz or yz, right? So let's see which option gives us log 24 by log 48. If you multiply y and z, then see this 36 and this 36 will be cancelled, and you have log 24 by log 48, right? You can write it if you want. So option C is the correct answer. If you have any doubt in this, let me know in comments, because many students find change of base confusing, but it is not that confusing if you know the concept. Okay, next, fifth. A person has asset worth of 148,200. He wishes to divide it amongst his wife, son and daughter in the ratio 3 to 1 respectively. So 148,200 he wants to divide in the ratio of 3 to 1. From this asset, share of his wife's son will be, okay. Now maybe there is some printing mistake here. Let's find everyone's share. Wife, son, daughter. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So we have to divide this by 6 and multiply by 3, 2 and 1. So let's do that. 148,200 by 6 into 3 is 74,100, into 2 is 49,400, and into 1 is 24,700. Okay, so I don't know which option they meant. Okay, wife, son, whatever it is. So these are the shares. Okay, in exam, let's hope such kind of printing mistake will not be there. Next, sixth. X, Y, Z together start a business. If X invests 3 times as much as Y, and Y invests 2/3 of what Z invests, then what is the ratio of capitals of X, Y, Z? We can go by options. Understand? X invests 3 times as much as Y. That means X has to be 3 times of Y. So this is X, Y, Z. So X is not 3 times of Y. So this option is out. This option is out. This option is out. So only option D will be the possible answer. So option D is the correct answer. You can check it for the remaining one also. Y invests 2/3 of what Z invests. Y invests 2/3 of what Z invests. This 2 is 2/3 of 3, right? So that is the correct answer, option D. Next, seventh. If the ratio of roots of equation this is 1:2, then what is value of P? Okay. Now again, concentrate. This is a bit different question because they have given ratio of roots. Ratio of root means what? They have given alpha by beta is equal to 1/2. But we also have sum of roots and product of roots. What is sum of roots? Alpha plus beta. That is going to be minus b upon a. Minus b upon a, that is minus 6 upon 4, which is 6/4 or 1.5. Similarly, we have product of roots alpha beta, which is c by a. C by a is what? P/4. So now we have 3 values, we have to find P. That's it. Okay. Now alpha by beta is equal to 1/2. That means 2 alpha is equal to beta. Okay, if we cross multiply. Fine. Let's put it here. We know that alpha plus beta is equal to 1.5. But we know that beta is 2 alpha. So alpha plus 2 alpha is equal to 1.5. That means 3 alpha is equal to 1.5. That means alpha is 1.5 by 3, which if you check, it is 0.5. So alpha is half. That means beta is 2 times of alpha, which is 1. So we have alpha beta now. So it is easy to find value of P. P will be what? Alpha into beta, that is 1 into 1/2 is equal to P/4. That means half is equal to P/4. So P is going to be what? 4/2, which is option B. 2 is the correct answer for question 7. 8th. If roots of this equation are alpha and beta, and alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to -6, then find the value of R. Okay. Again, we can go by sum of roots and product of roots. Understand, here sum of roots will be alpha plus beta, which is minus b by a, minus 1/1. Okay, because here a is 1, b is 1, c is R. Right. Then product of roots is alpha beta, which is c by a, which is R. Okay, so we know this much. That's it. Now understand, they have given alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to -6. We can use this formula, alpha plus beta, or a plus b bracket cube is what? A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, right? We can rearrange this formula in the way that we want. Understand? Alpha plus beta bracket cube is equal to, let's write these two terms together. Concentrate. Alpha cube plus beta cube, which is minus 6. We know that, right? So minus 6 plus, from these terms we can take 3 alpha beta common, and then what will remain is alpha plus beta. That's it. Now this is a simple question because we have some values here. Alpha plus beta is minus 1. So minus 1 cube is equal to minus 6 plus 3 into alpha beta is r into alpha plus beta is minus 1 again. That's it. So we have to solve this equation. So minus 1 cube is going to be minus 1 is equal to minus 6 minus 3r. Right. Fine. So 3r is going to be what? Minus 6 plus 1 or minus 5. So r is going to be minus 5 by 3. Option A is the correct answer for question 8. This was the one of the questions where you can take a bit of time. You might take a bit of time. Okay. Next. Ninth, there is some printing mistake in that because this is not possible. X 2 raised to x plus y is equal to 2 raised to 2x plus y. So that means x has to be 0. So ignore that. Ninth. 10th. If alpha a square plus b square is 45 and ab is 18, then what is 1 by a plus 1 by b? Okay. Now we want 1 by a plus 1 by b. If we cross multiply, it is nothing but b plus a upon ab, or rather a plus b upon ab. Okay. We can get that because understand this alpha square plus beta square, sorry, a square plus b square, whatever. A square plus b square is 45 and ab is 18. Now concentrate carefully. We know that a plus b bracket square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? That means a plus b bracket square is equal to a square plus b square, which is 45, plus 2ab, which is 36. What is 45 plus 36? 81, right? Correct. That means a plus b is plus 9 or minus 9. Okay. That means this is going to be what? Plus minus 9 upon AB is 18. That means plus minus 1 by 2. Option C is the correct answer for question 10. 11th is easy, the common region represented by following inequalities. Let's do that. So first is x1 plus x2 is less than 4. This first line. If the line is going from first quadrant and intersecting x-axis and y-axis, then less than means towards origin. That's it. So we have this area. So we can cancel all the area above this line. Okay. Similarly, second line is greater than 6. That means we have to take area above that line. So let's cancel whatever is below this line. This is not there, not there, not there, not there. So the only area possible is this, which is between the two lines, and actually they have not given x1 and x2 is greater than or equal to 0. So ideally this is the correct answer, but let's see if in options they have it. Triangle ABE, they have only given this much, so fine, ABE is the correct answer. Ideally that is not correct. Next. 12th, an employer recruits experienced and fresh workmen for his under the condition, so for his work under the condition that he cannot employ more than 11 people, and y can be related by the inequality. Okay, they ignore the grammatical mistakes. He cannot employ more than 11 people. That means x plus y has to be less than or equal to 11 and x and y has to be greater than 0 because it has to be positive. 13th, inequalities they have given. They are asking what are the points that we'll get from that common region. Now this question can be lengthy, but just understand some tricks. Now understand everything is greater than equal to greater than equal to greater than equal to 3 lines. So roughly the graph is going to be like this. Roughly the graph is going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, and everything is greater than equal to, that means this is going to be our area, right? So what we'll do is, if you observe on y-axis, this is our common point. This is our boundary point, right? Out of 3 lines, whichever has the highest y value. Okay, because if you see, let me draw it in different color. This is the lowest y value, right? This is the middle value, and this is the highest y value out of the 3 lines. So out of these 3 lines, let's check which one has highest y value. How do we check that? For first line 6x plus y 18. Let's find points x, y. If x is 0, then 6x plus y is equal to 18. That means y will be what? 18. And if y is 0, x will be 3. Right? For second line, x, y. If x is 0, y will be 3. If y is 0, x will be 12. For third line, again, let's draw that. If x is 0, y will be 10. If y is 0, x will be 5. Okay. So highest value of y is 18. That means we know that this point is going to be 0, 18. Okay. Just check the options once. It is not in this option, it is not in this option. So ignore those options. In option D, you have origin also 0, 0, which is not correct because we are not getting origin in our answer, right? Our answer is outside to the infinity, not towards origin. That means A is our correct answer. No need to do anything else. 13th, A is the correct answer. 14th. Find effective rate of interest if an amount of 30,000 deposited in the bank for 1 year at the rate of 10% compounded semi-annually. Okay, normal formula. Amount is not relevant for calculation of effective rate of interest, right? So semi-annually means 1 plus I, so 1.05. Semi-annually is 2 periods in a year, so square minus 1. So what is that? I don't have my regular calculator today, so I take time to solve this. 1.1025, so 10.25% is the correct answer. 15th, present population of a town is 20. They ask this question in every MTP. If it grows at the rate of 4%, 5%, 8% during first, second, third year, find population after 3 years. Don't do anything else. Just take on calculator 25,000, then plus 4%, then plus 5%, plus 8%. That's it. So 29,484 is the correct answer. 29,484 is option A. Option A is the correct answer for question number 50. Okay. Next. 16. The present value of a scooter is 7290. Rate of depreciation is 10%. What was its value 3 years ago? Now understand carefully. 3 years ago it had some value and now it is 7290. Okay. Depreciation is 10%. That means if you want to see, if you want to charge depreciation, then what you will do? Minus 10%, minus 10%, minus 10%. If you want to reverse it on your calculator, you can just take 7290. Then to get previous year's value, now 7290 is 90%, right? Because we charge 10% depreciation and 90% is left. So let's divide by 90% to get 100%. 7290 by 90%. This gives us previous year's value. We have to go 3 years back. So again by 90% and again by 90%. So 7290 by 0.9 equal to that gives us 10,000. Option A is the correct answer. Or you can go by options. 10,000 minus 10% minus 10% minus 10%. That should give you 7290. Next. 17th. Rate of interest for first 2 years is 3% per annum. For next 3 years is 8% per annum. And for the period beyond 5 years, 10% per annum. If a man gets 1520 simple interest for 6 years, how much money did he deposit simple interest? Understand? If it is simple interest, it is very easy because you know that simple interest is what? Principal into period into interest rate, right? Fine. Or you can just n into I, fine. Or you can just take simple interest 1520 is going to be principal into. Now for first 2 years it is 3% per annum. That means he got 6% interest in first 2 years. Plus next 3 years is 8% per annum. That is 8 into 3, 24% he got. Plus there is only one more year because he has kept it for 6 years. So in next year he got 10% per annum. So that means in total he has got 6% plus 24% plus 10% interest, right? I don't know why the screen is not updating. Just a minute. Okay, let me reconnect. Yeah, it's back. Okay, so what is 6 plus 24 plus 10? That is 40%. So 1520 by 40%. That gives us 3800. Option A is the correct answer for question number 70. Okay, fine. Next, 18th. Suppose your parent decides to open PPF account in a bank towards your name with 10,000 every year starting from today. From today means it is annuity immediate from today for next 15 years. When you receive and get 8.5% per annum interest rate compounded annually, what is the present value of this annuity? Now present value of this annuity, this is not annuity regular, this is annuity due or annuity immediate. So present value of annuity immediate is what? Annuity amount into present value annuity factor. Will first calculate this normally. Okay, just taking 1 less n. Okay, so 1 less n means what? 14 years. So understand, when it is annuity due, what you do is you take 1 less n. Instead of 15 years, take 14 years. So 8.5% and 14 years. Now I don't have my calculator right now, but I'll tell you how to do it. I hope everyone knows the shortcut. So 1 divided by 1.085, right? 1 divided by 1 plus I. Then you have to press equal to equal to equal to equal to 14 times. Okay, and then you have to press GT. When you press GT, you will get the present value annuity factor. What is the present value annuity factor? Tell me. I'll calculate it on my phone's calculator. Okay, I think it is 8.01000097 something something, right? Okay, so present value factor into 10,000 and plus 10,000. So for present value of annuity due, what we do? For present value of annuity due, we take 1 less n and then we add annuity amount at the end. So 10,000 into present value factor with 1 less year and then add 10,000 at the end. So it gives us 80,100 plus 10,000, which is 90,100. Option C is the correct answer. If you have any doubts in present value of annuity or TVM questions, then I have uploaded revision lectures as well as regular lectures on the channel. Go through those because this is one of the most important chapters of our syllabus. Next, in what rate percent per annum will 1000 amount to 1331 in 3 years? Interest is compounded yearly. You can go by options. 1000, then just check first option. 3 years only, right? So plus 10%, plus 10%, plus 10%. Do it 3 times and check. 1000 plus 10% plus 10%. Okay, do it. I hope you are able to do it faster. Plus 10% plus 10%. So 1331 is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. 10%. Difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum for 2 years at 10% per annum is 10 rupees. Find that sum. Okay. Now they have given rate also, they have given period also, and they have given difference also. So we can go by options, which is the easiest way to do this. So let's try to go by options one by one. Just a second again. Yeah. Now just try to think a bit before you start going by options. This difference between them is exactly 10 rupees. If it is exactly 10, then it makes sense to start with this option. Okay, because it is exactly 10. So with compound interest also we are not getting any decimals. So let's see. So simple interest will be 1000 into 2 years into 10%. How much is that? 1000 into 10% into 2 years. That is 200 rupees. What is compound interest? 1000 into 1.1 raised to 2 minus 1000. Right? 1 plus I raised to n into p minus p. Fine. So how much is that? 1.1 raised to 2 into 1000 minus 1000. So that is 210 rupees. So correct. Difference is 10 rupees. So option is C. That's it. Next. 21. The future value of an annuity of 5000 is made annually. Ignore, there are so many grammatical mistakes here. Future value of an annuity of 5000 made annually for 8 years at interest rate of 9% compounded annually. If nothing is given, you have to assume it is annuity regular. And here they have not given raised to 8. But I hope it is raised to 8 only. Let me check once. 1.09 raised to 8 is how much? Yes, it is raised to 8 only. Fine. So we can directly use the formula. Then future value is annuity amount into future value factor. What is future value factor? 1 plus I raised to n, 1.99256 minus 1 upon I, that is 0.09. That's it. So 1.99256 minus 1 by 0.09 multiplied by 5000. 55,142.22. Option A is the correct answer for question number 21. Next, 22. In how many years will a sum of money become 4 times at 12% per annum simple interest? Okay. Now, there are shortcuts for this, or you can solve it properly also, no issues. Sum of money will become 4 times. That means if principal is 100, then amount has to be 400. That means simple interest has to be 300 rupees, right? The difference. So we want for this simple interest, this principal into rate will take how many years? So that's it. Just take 300 by 100 by 12%. That gives us 25. So 25 years is the correct answer. Or if you know some shortcuts which I have explained in revision lectures, if it is 4 times, then take 300 and 300 by 12. That is the answer. 300 by 12 is 25. But if you don't know the shortcut, just watch the revision lectures first because you should not use it wrong. Effective rate of interest does not depend upon amount of principal, amount of interest, number of conversion periods. Now, amount of principal it does not depend upon. Ideally, it does not depend upon amount of interest also. It depends on rate of interest, but fine. Amount of principal is basically not needed in effective rate calculation. Conversion period is the basic thing that is needed. Find effective rate of interest at 10% when quarterly. So quarterly means 10 by 4, 2.5%. So 1.025. There are 4 quarters in a year and minus 1. So how much is that? Check once. Let me also do it. 1.025. Today I am taking time because I don't have my calculator, so I hope you are solving fast. 10.38 is the correct answer. Yes. In simple interest, if principal is 2000 and rate and time are the roots of this equation, then what? Then they have not asked what is asked, but fine. Let's find rate and time. Maybe they are asking for SI, right? Fine. So x square minus 11x plus 30 is equal to 0. So A is 1, B is minus 11, C is 30. So minus B plus minus square root of B square minus 4AC upon 2A. Okay, you should be able to solve quadratic equations fast. That is 11 plus minus 1 by 2. That is going to be 11 plus 1 is 12 by 2, 12 by 2 is 6. And 11 minus 1 is 10, 10 by 2 is 5. Okay. Now this is simple interest anyway, so it does not matter whether this is n or this is I. Why? Because in simple interest anyway we calculate p into n into I, right? So we just have to multiply the two. So 2000 into 6 into 5% or 2000 into 5 into 6% does not matter. So 2000 into 6 into 5% gives us 600 rupees. Option B is the correct answer for question 25. I guess this type of question had come 3 years back in 2018 exam, 4 years back rather. Okay, fine. 26. Determine the present value of perpetuity of 50,000 per month at the rate of interest 12% per annum. Present value of perpetuity is A upon I. So that's it. 50,000. Oh, 50,000 by 12%. Sorry, how much? Just a second. 416666. That is the correct answer. So none of the above is the correct answer here. Oh, no, sorry. 50,000 per month. Okay. And this is 12% is per annum. So we have to convert this rate also to per month rate. So 1% per month. So 50,000 by 1% is the correct answer. So how much is that? 550 lakhs. 50 lakhs is the correct answer, not 416666. Fine. So such kind of tricky questions can come in exam. 27. Find the number of even numbers greater than 100 that can be formed with 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, that means and greater than 100, they are not saying whether it is 3-digit numbers or 4-digit numbers, so we have to check all. So 3-digit numbers also and 4-digit numbers also. Let's check. First 3-digit numbers. Let's take different cases. If we have 0 at the end, even numbers, right? If we take 0 at the end, then in the beginning two numbers we can have anything 1, 2, 3, right? So here we can have anything 1, 2 or 3. So 3 options are there. Now in second place we can have remaining 2. So 2 options are there. So 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6 ways are there like this. Then if it is even number we can have 2 also at the end, right? Because 2 is also even. Fine. If we have 2 at the end, then understand we cannot have 0 in the beginning because then it will not be greater than 100, right? So at the beginning we can have 1 or 3. That means there are 2 options. And then understand 2 we have already placed, 1 or 3 out of them 1 we have already placed, one of them. That means again here we have 2 options. So 2 into 2 into 1, again 4 options are there. So 3-digit numbers, how many 3-digit numbers can be there? 6 and 4, that 6 plus 4, that is 10, right? fine. But there can be some 4-digit numbers also, so let's check those. 0, 1, 2, 3. So again, if we have 0 at the end, then we can have anything in the beginning, right? So 3 options, 2 options, 1 option. So 3 into 2, 6. But if we have 2 at the end, then we cannot have 0 here. So here we must have 1 or 3 only. So 2 options. Then again here we have 2 options. Again here we have 1 option. So 2 into 2 is 4. 6 plus 4 is again 10. So 3 digit numbers 10. 4 digit numbers also 10. 10 plus 10, 20 is the correct answer. Option C. Next, in how many ways can the letters of the word algebra be arranged without changing the relative order of vowels? Okay, relative order means what? Understand. Where are vowels right now? First position, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So vowels are at 1, 3, 5, 8, these places. And we have to keep them at those places only. So we don't want to change relative positions of vowels. Okay. So 1. So where can we have vowels? Let me do it in different color. 1, 3, 5, 8. So we can arrange 4 letters in these 4. Which 4 letters? Which 4 vowels do we have? A, E, E, A. How can we arrange 4 letters at 4 places? 4 factorial. But A is coming 2 times, E is also coming 2 times, right? And now at remaining places we have to arrange all the consonants. What consonants are there? L, then G, B, R. So there are 4 consonants, all different, so 4 factorial ways. So this is going to be what? 24 by 2 into 2 is 4 into 24, right? How much is that? Calculate. 144 is the correct answer, which is not in any of these for 28. Next, in how many ways can the letters of the word director be arranged so that the 3 vowels are never together? Okay, so never together is what? That means those 3 vowels should not be like this. So what 3 vowels are there? I, E, and O. They should not come together like this in any way. I, E, O, O, E, I or something, right? So let's do something. We can have total ways minus ways when they are together, right? That will give us ways when they are never together. What are total ways? D, I, R, E, C, T, O, R. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total ways are what? 8 factorial, but R is coming twice. So 8 factorial by 2 factorial, right? Minus we have to subtract ways when they are together. Okay. Now they are together means what? Let's make a box of them. I, E and O. And how many remaining letters are there? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's treat this box as one person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 factorial ways are there. But again R is coming twice, so divided by 2 factorial. And these 3 can be shuffled among themselves in 3 factorial ways. So 3 factorial. So 6 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. How much is that? 720 by 2 into 6. That is 2160. Okay. So let's check how much is that. 8 factorial by 2 factorial, which is 20,160 minus 2160. That gives us 18,000. 18,000 is option B for question 29. Okay. Next. The first and fifth term of AP of 40 terms are minus 29 and minus 15 respectively. Find the sum of all positive terms of this AP. Okay. Now you can go by formula or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just use one shortcut. Understand? First term is minus 29. Fifth term is minus 15. We know that middle term is arithmetic mean of extreme terms, right? So we can find this middle term. So what is arithmetic mean of those? Let me do it on my calculator. Minus 29 minus 15 divided by 2. So that is minus 22. Again, for these 3 terms, we know that middle term is arithmetic mean of extremes, right? So again, minus 29, minus 22, and whole divided by 2. That means this is minus 25.5. Okay. If you check, that is going to be 25.5. Now that means we have A also as minus 29. Common difference also as what? Minus 25.5 minus minus 29. How much is that going to be? So 3.5. So we can find sum of all positive terms of this arithmetic progression. there are 40 terms in this arithmetic progression. We have to find sum of all the positive terms. Understand very carefully. So now it is, I mean, there is no direct formula to find all the positive terms directly, right? So what we can do is, let's find sum of all the terms, and from that, let's subtract the sum of negative terms, right? So now it is easy to find sum of all 40 terms. What is a formula of Sn? Oh. So Sn S40 we want, so n by 2 into 2a, so 2 into minus 29 plus n minus 1, that is 59, into d, right? So calculate that, how much is that? Let me do it on here separately. 1570, right? So 1570 is sum of all the terms of this arithmetic progression. Now we don't want sum of all the terms, we want sum of only the positive terms. So let's subtract the sum of negative terms from this. How do we subtract sum of negative terms? Understand carefully. Now we have to find what are negative terms first. Okay, we know that first term is 20, minus 29, 2, 3, 4, fifth term is minus 15. Okay, that means what is the difference between this minus 29 and minus 15? It is increased by 14, right? That means think logically again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This term also will be plus 14, which is minus 1, right? And after that, this next term will be plus 3.5, plus 3.5, plus 3.5. That is all going to go into positive, right? That means all these are the terms which are negative. So how many are negative terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 negative terms in total in this arithmetic progression. So let's subtract S9 from this. What will be S9? 9 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Again, let's do it on calculator. Minus 135, right? So from 1570, we can subtract minus 135 to get our final answer. Okay, so how much is that? 1705. Option B is the correct answer for this question 30. Okay, I hope this is clear. Again, this was a little bit complicated as compared to others. If the common difference of an AP equals to the first term, then the ratio of its mth term and nth term is what? Okay, common difference is equal to first term, that means D is equal to A, right? Now let's take an example of this AP. Let's take this AP 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot dot, because here A is also 1, common difference is also 1. Now we want ratio of mth term and nth term. Let's assume m is third term, n is fourth term. So we want ratio of Tm is to Tn, or T3 is to T4, which is nothing but 3 by 4, or m by n. So m by n is the correct answer, option B. So in such kind of questions, you don't need to solve anything. Just put some numbers and get the answer directly. Find the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot dot up to 105. You know that sum of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 upon 2. So directly do it on calculator. 5565, option C is the correct answer. Next, in a GP, sixth term is 729 and common ratio is 3. Then what is the first term of that GP? Now, sixth term is 729, right? And common ratio is 3. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can just on calculator keep on dividing by 3. So 729 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, or 729 by 3 equal to equal to equal to equal to equal to, that's it. So that is the easiest way to do this instead of going into any formula. Okay, so 729, if you take on calculator, then divide by 3. If you press equal to, you will get this term 243. Again, if you press equal to, you will get this term, that is 81. Again, if you press equal to, you will get 27. Again 9, and again 3. So 3 is the first term for this, which is our answer. Okay, next, number of ways in which 4 persons can occupy 9 vacant seats is. So there are 9 places and 4 persons. or rather there are 4 seats which we have to allocate over 4 persons. So 9p4 is the correct answer for this. What is 9p4? Directly take it on calculator. 9 factorial divided by, okay, now I'll have to do this. Just a second, I don't have my calculator like I said. So 9 factorial by 5 factorial, that is going to be 3024. Yes, option B is the correct answer, 3024. 35. If A is 1 2 3, B is 3 4, C is 4 5 6, then A product B intersection C is. B intersection C, there is only one thing common, which is 4, right? So that means A, we have to make a product of it with 4. So 1 4 2 4 3 4. Option A is the correct answer for question number 35. Okay. Next, question number 36. Let R be the relation of n defined by x plus 2y is equal to 8. N is natural number. That means domain and range, that is input and output, or x and y, have to be natural numbers here. Okay, remember this. Then what is domain of R? Domain is input or x. Range is output or y. Okay, so what is x they are asking? Okay, now that is easy. What can be values of x? Understand, natural number means positive integer. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, both. Concentrate. If x is 1, then this is not a possible answer. Why? Because then y will be in decimal point. See, y will be 3.5, right? This is not possible answer. X can be 2, because then y will be what? 6 by 2, 3. X cannot be 3, x can be 4. In that case, y will be 2. X cannot be 5, again it is going to be in decimal point. X can be 6, in which case y is going to be 1. X cannot be 7, x cannot be 8 also. So 2, 4, 6, these are possible values of x. Option C. Or you can solve it like this also. You can rearrange this. 2y is equal to 8 minus x. That means y is equal to 8 minus x by 2. Okay. Now again you have to check the same thing, that for what values of x you are getting this also as natural number, because both have to be natural numbers, right? So x cannot be 1 3 5 7 8 9 anything. X can only be 2 4 6. 37. The domain of this function is, again domain is input, right? Concentrate. Now this function has one problem, that this denominator, see, it will work for all real numbers, that is fine, because anyway it is just quadratic equation. If you put any number here, 1 2, in place of x, if you put 1 1 1 1, you should get an answer. If you put 2, if you put 5, if you put 8, you should get an answer ideally. But one problem is, at some point this can be 0, and we know that denominator cannot be 0, because if denominator is 0, then that function is not defined. That means we want it such that this denominator x square minus 5x plus 4 should not be equal to 0, right? All numbers are possible, all real numbers are possible, but except for two values where this is 0, right? Now most probably it is going to be 1 and 4. Just check. If you put 1 in place of x, if you put x is equal to 1, you get 1 square, 1 minus 5 plus 4, which is 0. If you put x is equal to 4, you get 16 minus 20 plus 4, again 0, right? So when x is equal to 1 or 4, then this is not going to work. So the domain of this function is all real numbers except minus all real numbers minus 1 and 4. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. This was a good question, as in it has not been covered anywhere in the module, this kind of question. Okay, so just understand it. 30th, if y is equal to x raised to x, then what is dy by dx? Logarithmic differentiation we can use. Log y is equal to x log x. That means 1 by y dy by dx is equal to u into v. So x into 1 by x plus log x into 1. Okay. So dy by dx is equal to, if you take y on that side, that means x raised to x into bracket 1 plus log x. Now if you see, this is not in the options, but they have done one clever thing. X raised to x into 1 can be written as log e plus log x. Log e plus log x is nothing but log ex. Sorry, x raised to x log ex. So option B is the correct answer for question number 38. Next, 39. Root x plus 1 by root x is y. Then what is 2x dy by dx? Fine. Let's try this. First, let's find dy by dx. Dy by dx will be what? this is root x, so dy by dx will be 1 by 2 root x plus 1 by root x means what? X raised to minus half, right? So if we use rules of differentiation, it is going to be minus half into x raised to minus half minus 1, which is minus 3 by 2. Okay. Now you have to write this carefully if you want to get that answer properly. We can write it as 1 by 2 root x minus 1 by 2 into x raised to 3 by 2. X raised to 3 by 2 is nothing but x root x, right? Because 1 plus half. Now this is dy by dx. They are asking 2x into dy by dx, right? So let's multiply 2x inside. So it is going to be 2x upon 2 root x minus 2x upon 2x root x. So 2 can be cancelled everywhere. X can be cancelled. Oh, just a second. And x upon root x means what? X raised to 1 upon x raised to half. If you use rules of indices, it is going to be x raised to 1 minus half or x raised to half or root x. Then that is going to be root x minus 1 by root x. It is going to be root x minus 1 by root x. So this is going to be option A for question number 39. Okay. Last question 40. I've solved it here because there is some issue with the solution I felt. Let's see. Let's try. Evaluate 2 raised to x into x raised to 2 dx. Now obviously we have to do integration by parts, right? 2 raised to x into x square dx. Now let's do this carefully. We have to assume something as u and something as v. If you know the rules, then you'll be able to do it faster. Or if you just remember that, see what is the formula of integration by parts? U integration of v dx minus integration of u dash integration of v dx, right? That means if you see carefully at this integration by parts formula, then for that u, you just have to take derivative inside and you have to take this u directly here. But for that v, you have to take integration. For that v, you have to take integration. Understand, when we integrate x square, it becomes x cube. So that is going to keep on increasing, x cube, x raised to 4, x raised to 5 and so on. So we will not take this as v. We will take this as v and this as, okay. Let's try this. So u into integration of v dx. What is integration of 2 raised to x? 2 raised to x upon log 2 minus integration of u dash. U dash is what? 2x into integration of v is again 2 raised to x by log 2. Fine. Now x square into 2 raised to x by log 2 minus, we can take 2 by log 2 outside, and in integration we'll have x into 2 raised to x dx. Again we have to assume u and v. Again same u and v. Let's solve this. So x square into 2 raised to x by log 2 minus 2 by log 2 into bracket again u into integration of v, that is 2 raised to x by log 2 minus integration of u dash is 1 into integration of v is again 2 raised to x by log 2. Fine. So that is going to be x square into 2 raised to x by log 2 minus 2 by log 2 into x into 2 raised to x by log 2 minus, now we can take this first log 2 outside, okay, and derivative integration of 2 raised to x is again 2 raised to x upon log 2. This is our final answer. We have to rearrange this to get our option. In exam, if such kind of questions come, it is better if you skip them initially, okay? At the end, if you get time, solve them, because it is going to take too much time unnecessarily and all options will look same. So you cannot go by options also. So unless you solve it completely, there is no other option, no other way, okay? Okay, let's see. Now why am I saying there is no, I mean none of the options is correct? Because here we are getting 2, 3, 3. There is nothing like that here, right? But let's check. Right. So it is going to be x square into 2 raised to x upon log 2 minus. Let's multiply this inside. So it is going to be x or 2x into 2 raised to x upon log 2 square plus 2 into 2 raised to x upon log 2 cube plus c. Okay. Or we can write it as x square into 2 raised to x upon log 2 minus x into 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1 is 2 raised to x plus 1 upon log 2 square plus again 2 raised to x plus 1 upon log 2 cube plus c. This is the answer. It is not in any of the options. They might have missed writing log there. Otherwise, if this was cube and this was log 2, then option A was the correct answer, but it is not. Forget about it. This is the correct answer. So fine, that's it for today. For this lecture, let's stop here. We took 50 minutes because some questions were lengthy and there were mistakes in a few questions. So I hope it is all clear to everyone. If you have any doubts, let me know in comments or on Telegram. If you want more MCQ practice, you can join the Telegram channel, the link of which is given in the descriptions. Okay. So we'll meet for statistics lecture now. Bye everyone. Let's stop.